This message is for someone who shows a great deal of determination and courage, especially towards their endeavors, whatever they might be, and they are variable. This person may have many interests or talents. They may be very good at cultivating what they want, need, what they want to build. This person is a creator or creative, and I'm hearing headstrong, steadfast. They could have an eye for design and a curiosity to the other worlds, even a strong connection. Their eyes could be very alluring, and they could have a young, fresh vibe, regardless of age. If you're resonating with this energy, we do see that there has been some disappointment in the heart. This could be recent, it could also be accumulated. And while there's many factors this can be due to, there may have been some disappointment around endeavors, whether these were business or materially related, familial, relationship, or beyond. Your hair could have recently been changed or adjusted here as well. And I'm feeling the induction or introduction of some doubt into your world that maybe wasn't present before, or not in this way was it present before. Also feeling Beetlejuice energy. There could be some doubt as well around your capacity to heal, 111, to heal yourself, to heal others. Or you could feel like something is tainted or stained even. There could be this shadow you have a hard time shaking, or you feel like you're in a constant battle with it. And this is very much connected to this disappointment, this heartache, break, this needle, this pain, this nail in the heart. There is a sensation of efforts not being recognized, or you feel like the full recognition isn't here, a lot of work for a little result. But please only take the details that resonate for you. You don't have to resonate with 100% of the details to claim this message. As there's multiple people watching, some of the details will vary, but the overall message is here. There could be a big identity shift going on here, even an identity crisis, whether you've just come through it or you're in it now. There is also strong fiery energy here, unmovable earthy energy, but this does not indicate your astrological influences. It's more the vibe that you've been in, or the vibe that you're bringing a lot. I'm hearing you feel shunned and disconnected in some way, rejected or even lied to, deceived somehow. There's some resentment building with this spot in the heart. Hearing, don't let it get you down, it's only castles burning. I think that's Neil Young. So again, there can be a focus on feeling like you've put a lot of effort in, you've built a lot, you've really tried so hard with your endeavors, and the success has been lacking, or it's even been ruined or unsuccessful somehow. This could have you questioning everything. I'm seeing Sleepy Hollow as well. This could also indicate that October is a significant time frame for you, or will be, to come out of the shadow, out of the woods, out of the hiding. Of course, it doesn't mean it won't happen before then. There is some resentment and a little bit of a mean girl energy here that could actually be reflected back. After so many certain kinds of people or experiences, you could almost start to reflect this back. To paint the metaphor, it's as if somebody would say something to you with a certain tone, and you would match it and be like, oh, is it really? Thanks so much. You know, it's like that almost like sarcastic, resentful thing, but you're matching it. And when you start to feel jaded, or like you're going to the dark side in a sense, it's because you're starting to see, in a way, everything as having this intention in it. And that's even more intense because you could be feeling disconnected or cut off from the experiences in life that actually aren't like this. And you could kind of feel that lens taking over. I'm hearing this is temporary. This is a temporary passage, a temporary experience. Even though it might feel long, you're not bound to this heartache, this heartbreak, this lens forever, this disappointment. You're not bound to it forever. While it can teach you something from inside, and while it could feel like it's paid its dues, like it's paid over its dues, it's been here too long, too often, that is not the case. All things serve their purpose in their time. 440 and 404. It's also not to discount your experience. Doesn't mean you have to live the rest of your days like this or settle for this vibe. It's just to let you know that up to this point, it's not without due or just cause. Its presence has a deeper meaning, and you will find your way back to yourself in no time, or forwards to yourself in no time. It also feels that once you've tasted the betrayal, tasted the pain, the heartache, it shows you how much of it is in the world. It's like it spreads like a wildfire. Wow, wildflower as well. And you start to recognize how prevalent it is. It's like a version of waking up, but in an intense and fiery way, because it's on the more negative side. It's like burning it all down and seeing that castle's burning energy, just seeing how much can be a farce in a sense, which can leave you feeling stranded without beliefs or direction. And for somebody who always might have had a lot of determination, charisma, attraction, attractiveness, that chemistry, that magnetism, that ability to achieve, accomplish, to do, it could feel strange to hit these kind of walls, discouraging or even scary, even though you probably don't show a lot of fear. And we also see here that you're recognizing in this process just how much has been indoctrinated, or how much has been controlled, or how much of the narrative has been controlled. And it's like, how are you able to operate as you once did within a system that isn't even standing the same in your mind or your mind's eye as it once was? For some of you, this can be directly about marriage or higher connection and union. 555, commitments, corporations, your spiritual or religious beliefs, practices, countries, borders, systems, anything official and authority. And what's worse is when you feel that disappointment and pain and you recognize it for what it is, if it still somehow is coming out on top or having the control, you feel even more jaded, painful, even hateful at times. You could even feel afraid of what's to come. Now is not really the time to force things forwards. You're not in that energy. You're integrating some aspect of the shadow right now that's needed to be integrated. And while that can feel like an old statement or something that doesn't totally fit how you feel at this time, there is some reality to that, and we hope that you can tune into that reality, okay? If you were to try and press on forwards, it would be very similar to this image of trying to make this horse run forwards when it's really a rocking horse, okay? It creates more emotional instability to try to force an energy that isn't present right now, to try to make things move forwards. It's just not it. You're exploring another aspect right now, and it's almost like you have to be where you are. It's that sensation and that vibe, all right? So if you really are resonating with this energy, we've got an extended reading. The link is in our bio. Please make sure the title and image matches. If you're watching on YouTube, the link is below in the description box. We send you all the love here. Thank you always for being here, and we hope to see you in the extended.